Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel.
Hello.
Right, we have arrived, actually we're not on a pub stop this time, but we have arrived on Camping and Motorhoming Club site.
Caravan and Motorhome.
Oh, Caravan and Motorhoming
We
Club
always
site.
get them mixed up.
Yeah.
Never get them right first time.
But yeah, the C and MC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were recommended this by someone when we was at
Moulton in Marsh.
Yeah. So we thought we'd come and have a look. I think it's had some improvements on the facilities, so we will show you that.
Yes.
As we throughout the weekend. This is the map, and we've booked a white pitch with awning, so sort of we come in that way, and it's like any of these around here. And what number are we on? I think we're about here somewhere, aren't we? 47, yes. Are we on 48?
Oh, I better
46?
tell them. I don't know. I will check it out. But we're around there, and I better tell them what pitch we're on.
Looks quite a nice site, actually.
I think we're going to book an extra night.
We've only booked for Friday and Saturday, but it was a bit of a rush around for me today with work and everything, and I don't feel chilled enough. It's quite expensive on these club sites, so we didn't want to book the 3 nights originally. However, I'm starting to think it's going to be a rush around because we're going to go into Winchester tomorrow. Yeah,
so we'll show you a bit of Winchester in the vlog as well. We will show you the upgraded toilet facilities or modernised toilet facilities, apparently.
That's if there's no one in there, because I don't normally do toilets.
No, if there's no one in there, because just to see if it's worth the award and what that's about. Yeah,
so we'll tell you about that tomorrow when we have a little look around.
So far, the pitches are nice and level. We are up on a little bit at the front. However, it's big pitches as normal. We're in between the white pegs, so no services for us, but there is fully serviced pitches if you want to pay for them.
That's a pathway just opposite our pitch, goes straight down to where the facilities are. And down there as well, in front of the facility block, is the drive-over services, which is quite handy as well. It is a little bit slopey though, isn't it, in areas? And I think we will show you, but we looked at the bottom area where the red pitches are, just on here. And that bit there seems quite a bit of a steep slope, doesn't it? A bit steep for us. So there'll be lots to see. So, yeah, stay with us. So it's a bit later in the evening now. There is actually a pub just outside the entrance to the club site. But the weather is a bit pants in it tonight. And we decided I'd cooked a lasagna last week and put it in some little dishes and froze it. And we've just cooked that, haven't we? And Lee's just tucking in.
Lovely.
What you got there?
So the lasagna's in there. Got a nice garlic bread and some beans. Perfect for the evening.
And don't forget your lager.
Oh, yeah. Never forget that. What a great evening. So we're going to enjoy this and we'll see you in the morning.
Good morning, just getting our shoes on. Well, I am anyway. And we're going to head off into Winchester. I think we're going to get an Uber, or we're going to get the bus.
I think we are going to have a look at both, maybe.
Because the bus is just literally outside the campsite, but the campsite wardens were saying that a lot of people use an Uber. So it may be cheaper option when there's 2 of us. Depends how much the bus is. Yeah. It says it's about £6 or something to get down there.
I'm going to have a little look now just to see.
So we'll have a look, and then I'm going to try and, which I'm sure I don't know any other channels apart from camping and motorhome channels that do this, but then I'm going to try and take you in the toilet with me.
Oh, right. So it says here, bear in mind it is a Saturday, about £10.99. The cheapest is £10.09.
What's that, a taxi?
Taxi, yeah. So that's obviously one way. You can get assistant taxis and everything like that.
I think what we'll do then is we'll get the bus down.
Yeah.
And maybe get a taxi back.
Yeah, we'll have a look.
Yeah. Unless the bus is that easy and cheap that we don't bother with a taxi back.
Yeah, it is literally only 9 minutes in.
But we have bought tickets for things we're going to go and see, so if we can keep this money down as well.
Yeah.
That would be better. So I do have a bird table over here, which is quite a good idea. So I've been watching a few of the birds coming round. This morning they've had pigeons and stuff. And there was actually a pheasant here earlier on as well. So these are the toilets here. They've got the inclusive bathroom, females, males. But look at him. In memory of Elizabeth Charlesworth, former member of the club. Oh, isn't that lovely? So unfortunately, I was saying to Lee I couldn't get in the toilets to film because Most people in there, someone drying her hair, she was going to be there for a while.
We will try and we will stick it in.
Yeah, somewhere, either on this vlog or maybe the next one, because we may have to do 2 vlogs, the amount of stuff we're doing. What did you do yesterday?
Banged my head, didn't I? Jodie's got this this nice seat thing for when you're sitting in bed. She said, "Oh, just use that," and it was there. So I sat on it, put my head back, smacked it straight on the cupboards.
Ouch.
Hey ho.
So you've got a date now, haven't you?
A little bit.
Nothing to do with the wine.
Nothing to do with the wine. It's probably the beer.
No, it's probably because you banged your head on there.
Yeah.
But I like the way it's my fault.
While we're here, the other day we've had to have the this Max Air fan taken out and resealed. Now, when they originally done it, unfortunately, they used the wrong silicone or sealant. They used the hard stuff, a bit like CT1, so hard. And of course, it cracks on the movement of the vehicle. We know that because we had to have the front one done, and as it was leaking, they said because it was on a slope, it can't happen. However, Max Air did say what type of sealant they need to use, the flexi type, and this has been done a while ago and it's not had any leaks since, so touch wood.
I don't do that again, you'll hurt your head.
Yeah, that's good. And hopefully this one, now it's been redone, which was 2 days ago. I've had no leaks since. Get this flap up, eh?
You've been running this morning? Or was that from last night?
No, that's just from last night. Still ain't dried off yet.
All right.
Right,
perfect.
Let's go, shall we?
Let's go.
Rushing me out the door again.
As per usual, he's gone back for something. What you
I
forgot?
need my phone because it's got the tickets on it to get in the places we're visiting.
You left your phone?
Yeah.
Who does that? This is a reception area.
Oh, yes. They always have big entrances, don't they? So it makes it life a lot easier anyway.
Neptune Home Customer Car Park. Steep incline. Here it looks a bit steep.
Yeah, it's all pretty steep round here, isn't it?
It's just hilly, isn't it? They've got to work with the hill.
Right, so we've got a 4-minute walk. I reckon the bus is here at 1 minute past 11. So we are now, we've got plenty of time.
Yeah.
Plenty of time.
Looks like we might end up in there at some point.
Yeah, is it a restaurant or is it a bar?
I thought it was a pub, but I don't know what it looks like now.
I don't know. I don't think it is. Is it a pub?
Oh, maybe not. It actually looks like a kitchen place or something. I don't know what it is.
I don't know if it's someone's house. I don't know. Is it a rental?
Ah, that's
Maybe.
what it is. God, I thought that was a pub.
Yeah, so did I.
But at least we know now not to make any plans to go to the pub for Sunday lunch like we were.
No, that wouldn't work out well, will it?
It's not a pub.
Anyway, the site is on this main road. You don't really hear it. It ain't been that bad.
No.
Not while you're in the van, anyway. But we're down here for the bus stop somewhere. Well, that's easy enough. So the bus stop ain't that far. Literally 5-minute walk, it says, and it is just over here. So
yeah, just next to the science centre.
It gets into Winchester. It's probably going to be easier than the cab, and you're going to see more.
Yeah.
A lot cheaper, hopefully. Are we getting a return anyway?
Yeah, I think we just get a return.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be, if you say it's like a tenner for a taxi, we may as well just get a return, be cheaper, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
How long we got?
Well, it says it's delayed a little bit, so we've got 4 minutes past 11. 4 minutes time.
Yeah,
If it ain't delayed anymore, that is.
You were just saying, wasn't you, that we've actually waited here longer than the actual bus journey
It takes 7 minutes, apparently, to get into Winchester from here. We have seen a couple of people walking up, actually, so we're going to check the roads out and see if it's walkable. And then, if it is, we might walk it tomorrow.
Number 64.
There we go.
On the bus.
Back seats.
It's just easier, isn't it? You don't film anyone behind you or whatever.
So far, there is a footpath all the way up. Cheers, mate.
It cost us £3 each to get in. They don't do returns, do they?
No, so £6 for the two of us.
Yeah.
Still cheaper than a taxi, but not by much.
Yeah.
Right, we're here.
But it's easy enough, and it is cheaper. So
And we're on the Broadway.
yeah. Who's that, Lee, up there?
Well, I don't know. I can only see the back of him. I think we're going to have to go right over here. But yeah, King Alfred. That's a bit of a statement, isn't it?
Yeah, he
Massive.
used to be Actually, Winchester used to be the capital of England, but it's capital of Wessex, which made it effectively the capital of England. Yeah. Anyway, let's go see some other things.
Where do you want to go first?
They've got tickets to get in places, so let's go.
We have, haven't we? Where do you want to go first?
Well, the Great Hall, maybe. Look, as soon as you get off there is a lot of history, isn't there? The Chapel of St John the Baptist.
Right.
Dating from the 13th century. So I'm not quite sure what this actually is, but it seems to have like an art centre or something in it, and it does like events and stuff. If I'm missing something and you know, but it looks like at some point it was a bit more important than that.
This must be the town area. Still got the Saturday market. Hey, look at that.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I take it they're just to put on your wall.
I like that one of David Bowie there, that's when he was in Labyrinth, I think. Or is that Prince?
No, that is David Bowie.
I was just looking at the ruffles, I got confused.
Queen.
German sausages.
Currywurst.
It's got to be the...
You've got a Pizza Express and a Five Guys over the road as well.
I like a Five Guys.
Right, we're not heading to Five Guys though, we're heading for something a bit more interesting.
This way, yes. I actually thought it would be a lot busier, but it ain't actually that bad today. Maybe because we're early. We're just saying actually, it's weird with the buildings because you've got old and quirky buildings in with the new, haven't you? And it's sort of a bit of a mishmash down here in Winchester.
Yeah.
But you just look at some of these old buildings here. That one with the clock face. You've got a boot hanging up there.
Yeah, there's a lot of history. There's a lot of history here.
Loads. Yeah, it don't really remind me of anywhere, does it, you?
No, I think it is just quite individual.
It just is what it is, isn't it?
It's got a lot of like historic places, which we're going to take you around a couple of them on these videos.
Yeah.
But it's
looking forward to that. Doing something proper again.
Yeah. But I've been here a few times, but I've never filmed it. So we just thought we'd come and stay near it and film it this time.
Yeah. We're on Trafalgar Street now. And there's a man.
It's called Horse and Rider.
What's it called?
Horse and Rider.
Horse and Rider.
By Elizabeth Frink in 1975. Google Maps has brought us up this way, hasn't it?
It has, yeah. Google Maps has brought us to the courthouse. It looks very, it's like a bunker, isn't it?
I've never been round here before.
No. It's quite a structure.
I know it's taken us down there. I think it's like a big sundial.
It looks like a little sundial with...
It does, doesn't it?
I don't think it is. Is it somewhere
I'll
to
have a look in the middle to it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not sure.
Yeah, not overly sure what it is. Alfred King, Overflow, Mitre. Up these stairs. They're massive.
Yeah.
Aren't they? And it's slippy underfoot. A bit green from the trees. Right, I'll come round you because I'm going to hit my head. Don't want to hit it again. This is it, I think.
Yeah, this is where we've got the tickets from. We've got an Explorer ticket.
Ah.
Oh, so we could have come up there, look.
Yes. How much was them tickets?
Look, it's here, £13 each. But look,
Okay.
well, £13.50.
Right, £13.50
Three
each.
attractions, the Great Hall City Museum and Westgate Museum.
Westgate Museum as well. Right, we're going to go and explore this. Let's go, come inside. Wow, look at this. So we're in now from our Explorer tickets.
Nice.
Look at all them names.
Do you know what? The amount of times I've been to Winchester and I've never been in here.
No.
Ever. Early Gothic masterpiece. Did you know the columns are made from Purbeck marble, a polished limestone? There are flecks of fossils in the limestone that are between 45 and 155 million years old.
Wow.
Oh, look, what?
Wow.
That's what, honestly, I'm not just making it up, that's what it actually says on there. I know what you haven't done, you haven't had a feel.
I haven't had a feel of the stone.
No.
I'm going to go inside and have a proper feel.
Bit dark in there though.
Would I look like a statue? Can't even see me.
No, not really. There you go, have a touch of that.
Yeah.
And that could be possibly,
Flint.
in there could possibly be fossils that are really old.
Whoa. Right, that's to the gardens.
Yeah.
And then how do you say go through the self-guided tour? You just go through them doors. I do think you go through them doors, you know. I'm going to go through.
I don't think you do, darling. I don't think it's even a door.
I'm going to have a look.
You could possibly be not going through there. Are they doors? He seems to think we have to go through them. But I don't think we do.
Yeah, I don't know. It does say self-guided tour this way, but I don't think the doors are open. Should we go into the gardens first?
Yes. We're going into Queen Eleanor's garden.
Is it raining or is it actually a waterfall from somewhere?
It's raining actually, so my head's going up. Oh, that's a nice little water feature. Hope you don't need the toilet.
Is it just me or the sound of that is making me want to go a wee?
That's what I just said. It's a little bit dark, but that gardens that we just seen, the Queen Mother opened the garden in 1986. It's based on the 13th century ornamental herber garden. This is a model that represents Winchester Castle, as it may have appeared in 1258 when it was the principal residence of the King of England. Oh, something about the round table.
Well, it is the Knights of the Round Table,
Yep.
isn't it, here?
Round table.
I think there is a museum of that. Or is that actually the Round Table?
Well, it said they do guided tours of the round table here. You meet your guide at 2 o'clock, it says. Is that Victoria?
Yes, it is.
And then it's Elizabeth II.
That up there must be the Round Table.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you a little bit about... Is it on here? There we go.
There we go.
Edward the First held a grand tournament at Winchester in 1290 to celebrate betrothal of his children. It is believed the round table was constructed for this special occasion.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
It's massive, isn't it?
The Round Table has resided in the Great Hall for over 700 years. In 1976, a team of specialists began an investigation to uncover the origins of the medieval icon. The analysts found that the wood used to build the table dates to approximately 1250 to 1280, placing it within the reigns of Henry VIII and Edward I. There are actually many tales of the legends of King Arthur, who is portrayed as a great and honourable leader. However, despite efforts to link him to a real historical figure, he remains a mystery.
I've got something a bit more fun than that.
Oh no.
Look at this.
I thought you meant this.
Yeah. So yeah, hang on, get your head inside there. You could dress up as well.
I'm not dressing up for it. Yeah.
There we go. And then that.
I'm just checking up. Oh, we're all right.
Yeah. And that's the mess you can make. Yeah, but look, they've even got all dressing up here. That's more kids' sizes, I think. Yeah.
Very nice.
Dress yourself up.
I think you'd suit this one. The jester.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a joker. It says, this way to the long gallery, gift shop, toilets and exit.
For some reason, even though it says hall, we still thought there was more to it than just a hall.
Yeah.
And that's why Lee was trying to get through the doors at the other side there.
Yeah.
Because you thought there was another room. But
I think there is another room through there.
It is the actual hall.
That's probably...
I don't know, this is the hall.
Is it?
Yeah,
so what's in that room? I want
to
to know what's in the room. I can't get in. Has anyone actually gone into there? No, I don't think.
I know what's in the gift shop.
Oh, it's a bit lighter in here, so that's good. Yeah, so gift shop, the gallery, the Great Hall, Winchester. This stone marks the completion of its restoration, 1975 to 1998. That's a long time of restoration. It's not just the gallery, it's the long gallery.
Oh, the law courts that we just walked past.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So is this just about certain people? I would have thought.
I got a penny press.
Yeah, cost you £1 to smash up a penny. Is that not illegal?
It can put a p in.
Is defacing a coin illegal?
No, but you can put a 1 pence in, not put a p in.
Yeah.
Or a pound.
No, it costs £1 to squash your 1 pence. So you need a 1 pence and £1.
Oh.
Yeah, it costs to use it. It costs £1.
Oh, £1 plus a 1.
Yeah, and 1p gets squashed. Yeah, so it's just a whole variety of information through the the long hall.
Oh look, here we go. There's some pictures of how it looked.
Oh, that's the courtyard then.
Yeah, that's the Great Hall, and the King's House are published in Hampshire by... I don't know who they're published by, but that is what it is.
Yeah.
Because I can't read everything. It's getting a bit small, that writing.
Ah, look. They've even got Le Mao toilets. What have you been nosy for? That's Mao toilets.
You said, oh, look. So I did.
You wouldn't see me dressed like that.
There's a book on it in this gift shop.
Yeah.
Look at these tankards. They're amazing, aren't they?
Yeah, do you like the one with the knights on, or do you like the one with the shields on?
I actually like the knights one. I just think it looks better.
£32.
Yeah, it's good though, isn't it? Look at these.
Yeah, very good.
So it's starting to rain a little bit. I think I look a bit like an Eskimo. Anyway, so that's us done in there. We're going to head off now to the Westgate Museum. There's actually a sign here that tells you about castle passageways. Seems to be quite a few for anyone that's interested in that.
All down there, look.
Oh, oh right,
You can
okay.
get down it. Oh, look. Should we go down it? Yeah.
Ooh, let's have a look. Exciting.
Exciting, look. And it's dry. Well, maybe this is the way I've got to go on Google Maps. Taking me into the dungeon. Ooh, you reckon it's safe? Ooh, a bit dark down there. See if I can get a torch on.
Yeah, won't they? They don't really can see much down there, to be fair.
No.
You can try with your torch, but...
No, it's locked, but I'm not... Oh, look. It goes all the way down there.
Yeah.
Goes all the way through there, but you can't see anything.
No, you can only see a gate, I think, but
Yeah.
it does go all the way down. This is quite interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we can go through this one and come out the other end, I think.
Yeah. Brings you down onto another level, look. It's shut up.
They look old signs.
Yeah.
What's this stone? Oh, that's where we just came round, look.
Yeah, so we walked up them stairs before. I didn't even notice this here.
No, I didn't. We walked up them stairs a minute ago, and then this is the passageways.
It's a big old place, Winchester. Lots to see. It's good to spend a good couple of days here. Well, as quick as that, it's literally opposite the Great Hall. You are at the Westgate Museum. So we're going to go inside.
It's a bit dark though. Don't know if you can see.
We'll see.
But if you don't mind stairs, I don't know whether there's another way in if you have a wheelchair or a pushchair. If not, you have to go up these stairs.
That's a nice fireplace, isn't it? What's that? Just a pattern on wood.
Yeah, but it's old, isn't it?
And the ceiling. Quite cool.
The Tudor fireplace contains various items of 17th to 19th century fire furniture placed there when the Westgate became a museum. Alderman Jacob himself donated the fire dogs and the fireback. Now this is something that you should be wearing. Look at that.
Can we actually get... I think you can just see that through the glass.
Yeah.
And if we look out here... Ah, so this is the building where you can walk under.
That's some armour, isn't it?
It is. Well, that obviously is some original armour, I take it. For the size of this chest. That's an established chest, but it's got dressing up clothes and stuff.
It says old dressing up clothes. Old common chest of iron bound oak. Look, I'm set.
Oh, but you won't be able to hurt me. I'll pass you the camera and you'll see. It is actually quite heavy, to be fair. Hang on, my ear. Oh.
Your ears are too big for it.
Well, I bet you can hear that if you get whacked with a sword on that. Wow, that's quite heavy, that is. Now, that's a pint glass. The size of that, isn't it? Got some
It's
weights.
actually 1601. The Exchequer issued standards of measures of capacity to those towns which had received the standard 1588 weights.
Right.
The 3 bronze measures, gallon, quart and pint. So it's basically about weights and measures.
Yeah, it's absolutely hammering down coming out here. Behind us, that's the Westgate. Up the top there is the museum.
Yep.
Yeah. Where are you going?
I don't know, this one's a bit too
where are we
big.
off to now?
I can't bloody see. We're going to go to the City Museum because that's included in the Explorer ticket as well.
Yeah, and I suppose that's the Explorer ticket done
Yeah,
then.
yeah. They're not massive things. They're just bits of
not.
history around the city.
Yeah.
And I just think that it's good that they've put a £13.50 fee on it. That's fair enough for the three things we're going to get into.
Helps with the upkeep, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's a quirky old building, isn't it? The Eclipse.
Yeah, but they do like High and Mash. It's an award-winning one. We'll have to come there tomorrow. What do you reckon?
Oh, a bit of pie mash and liquor. Yeah, I'm up for pie and mash.
Let's do that tomorrow then.
City Hall Museum. You'll find that not far from the cathedral.
There seems to be a lot of steps in all these museums. Going up more. So it goes to the top floor first?
Yeah, so most people seem to start at the top first. We go up, up and up. And it's on 3 floors.
And this is the top floor.
Yeah.
These ones here are 2 early 4th century gold coins found close together near Mianstock in 2017. The mosaic lay in the principal reception room of Sparschult's main house and must have been the showpiece of the villa.
It has got lifts if you need a lift.
Oh, look, there we go, look.
Okay.
And there's more of it here. So this is what was in the... Do you know what's in the centre? That would have been what was on the floor of the house.
Male and female attire?
Can you imagine me and you in that?
No. Not unless I was doing a school play.
So that's what this used to be called, Winchester Grange.
It's like a reconstruction model of the skull. An original or traditional burial.
And I think that's it. Is that an actual coffin then?
Oh, could be. Looks like old spears, maybe an old sword. In there. Spearheads, anyway. Got some jewellery that side. Ah, necklace. Yeah, more dressing up over here. You can get into character. That's what it says there. Oh, resemblance. Right there. Here lies Gunny, the Earl's companion. Is that actually a grave?
Yeah,
a grave.
grave cover and footstone.
Oh, this is called the Moot Horn.
I think I said earlier, it used to be the capital of the country, did Winchester. So the business of running the country was conducted on behalf of the king by the court. It was often the highest court of appeal in the legal disputes.
Is that a raven or a crow?
Oh, probably a raven, isn't it?
I
would say. Don't know. Wow, this is good. Look at that.
Yeah. So there's the cathedral. And
Stands out massively, doesn't it?
it's
Now
really
walk round a little bit.
Yeah.
What does this
It's
say
a big
here?
model, isn't it?
Touch the screen to put on headphones and explore the model. Oh, that's pretty good.
Seeing as we got that clock as we was walking up and filmed, but look at it back then. So that's the same street.
Oh, yeah. It was Roger Brown who spent 9 years making the spectacular scale model of the central Winchester, basing it on the first Ordnance Survey map of the city from 1870. Wow, what a fantastic thing to do. Oh, no, you can't touch that. You'd break it.
It's got no pedals, so I'm not taking it out for a test drive. But I don't get it, you know. Why did they invent it like that?
What, so big, you mean?
Yeah, like a massive, like it must have been so unstable and scary.
Did they not have cobble roads though? So was it that thin to go through the cobbles? I don't know.
No.
Why did they have it like that?
I don't know.
Well,
When you could have just had like a 2 same size wheels like we do today. I don't know.
we don't know. If you know why they were made like this, can you put in the comments? Because we really love to know.
Yeah, was it a gimmick? Was there a reason?
Why is it so high? Why is it so big? The hood's kind of up, so I don't want it to flop over my face again.
Wet, isn't it?
So we've just finished in there. That's what we on news. We've
Eat
just
that.
finished in there. And I think tomorrow we're going to head back to the van now.
Yeah.
And tomorrow we're going to come down and have some lunch down here.
We are.
And also go visit that beautiful place there in the distance. The bus is going to be about half an hour, isn't it?
It is, yeah, 35 minutes. So I booked an Uber at just under £9. So I don't think that's too bad at all.
Look at that, sun's come out now.
Look at that.
Well, nice.
Right,
You're putting that bit down.
putting this down.
Oh. I thought you needed a hand for that.
And that stops it blowing up from the wind. Yeah, well, that's it. We're back.
There was a pheasant here yesterday, just where the food table is. Third food table. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier or not. What are we doing now?
Well, I think we're going to have to finish this vlog here.
Yeah, I guess we are.
Yeah, and we'll carry on with a bit more of Winchester on the next one. Carry on with this campsite itself, and we'll show you around.
Definitely see the cathedral. I really want to see that.
Yeah.
Probably go for something to eat as well, and a drink or something like that. So
Yeah, that'd be nice.
just take with us. I'm really looking forward to it because we're staying an extra night now, so I'm really chuffed for that. Just wanted to say before we do sign off, we actually did get the taxi back, which was, how much was it?
Just under £9.
But the bus, actually, we saw the bus leaving before our taxi arrived,
Yeah.
which was a bit gutting. So that would have been £6.
Although the taxi drops us off right at the door, so
Yeah, but
Yeah.
so it's easy each way really, and I think we're going to go and try and walk in if it's nice weather
Yeah.
tomorrow.
yeah, so we'll tell you what
Yeah.
the walk's like on
Yeah.
that vlog. So we'd like to say thank you to everyone that's subscribed, everyone that supports the channel as always, and we will catch you on the next one back in Winchester, and we'll see you then. Bye.
See ya.